grounded to third. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. Here's Jock Peterson now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready for another chance. Jerry Riley. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to minimize the damage here. Looped out towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the Dodgers get
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Justin Turner goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. 1-0 the count. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
He froze him on the fastball there. Felipe Esposito becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Bellinger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Digging in to try it again, Cody Anderson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. victim last time. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Behind 0-2 now. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-0. From the stretch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Corey Seager is retired to start out the seventh. And it's fouled away.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1-2. One out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. He singled his last time up. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having two strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And now the Cubs pitcher, Jerry Riley. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Check swing called strike 0-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with two men out. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Dodgers down in order. They're still down. Striding in to start the ninth, Josh Fields, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Strike one to start the at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A pause, and the 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Striding in once again, Devin Travis. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Popped him up. Leon over to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win.
A manager checks in with his ball club. Underneath the southern skies of Georgia, we've got daytime baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Mike Foltynewicz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the game's top strikeout pitchers. He's averaging over 11 strikeouts per 9 innings so far on the season. We'll know if he's on early by seeing a lot of swings and misses.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here. Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't get much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So here is Avisail Garcia, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. 0-1 the count. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, Dero, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to... Into the box, Hector Silva. Missed with a breaking ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not... The pitcher, Jerry Riley, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. A ball hit softly on a line to third, but this is a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Inciarte is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's Didi Gregorius. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. No balls and 1 strike. And it's 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. The next to bat for Atlanta, Mike Foltynewicz. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. High and deep to right center. Back goes Hayward to the track. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
There's a good down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Nakamura, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Braves get a couple of...
Leading off the fourth inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Woodruff. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Avisail Garcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that misses 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Lifted in the air out to center field. Russell moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down. Striding in once again, Jerry Riley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone up into the second deck. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His first home run of the season. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show 1 pitch, 1 swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Leading off the inning, Hector Silva, and they'll need him to get something going here. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. The next to bat for Atlanta, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Mike Foltynewicz will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. And that'll bring in the former.
Balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's set and the pitch. Tried to check it and it's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Ozzie Albies becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. The 0-1 delivery. Him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Down the first baseline.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Donald Nakamura becomes out number 2 this inning. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why.
First and the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends. Ready to take his hacks again, Jerry Riley, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. Fouled off. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So here is Avisail Garcia. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Digging in once again, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Woodruff has it in his sights, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hector Silva. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The batter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Woodruff is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Carlos Gomez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Fouled away. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Set down 1-2. Bryant Rutherford will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
Tough to escape here in San Francisco, and it's rolling in now over AT&T Park. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. The 2 men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Jason Joyner, the right-hander from Arizona, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Here's Buster Posey now. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Hayward is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail it here 3-0. So in now for Chicago, Jerry Riley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Altair sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
That's the way to hit the ball right
Boy,
there.
D-Row, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Jason Hayward.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So after
Leading up for the
first
Giants,
pitch coming, here it is.
right fielder.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Aaron Altair. Number 14 on the season, and the Giants cut the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Ryder Jones up next. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. The average coming in 257, 10 home runs, and 43 RBIs. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Roberto Trejo. And it's been a real struggle with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two. Up around the face.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So in now for San Francisco, Ronnie McLeod. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Next to bat for the Giants, Orlando Calixte. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. 0-1 the count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jason Joyner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Slater, who cleverly has the nickname AC. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in a wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Aaron Altair. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Ball one to start the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Digging in to try it again, Ryder Jones. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. No balls and a strike to count. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2, here it is. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Giants leave one. The next Cub up, Jerry Riley. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Leading off the inning, Roberto Trejo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again, Orlando Calixte. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. It's 1-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score holds, it's 3-1. Ready for another shot now, Jerry Riley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. On to Sandoval at first, and that'll end the inning. Joe Pennick is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Baez has a play. And that's
Slater.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.